That's right, it's that time of the year again. It's Christmas. Time for you to give gifts to people that either will not give you gifts back or give you a gift that you will dislike. But let's face it, the main aim of Christmas is giving. It's not really what you get. I mean, if everyone has the mindset of giving, then everyone gets something. But if everyone has the mindset of getting, then almost no one gets anything. I mean, for example, if God was like, okay, for Christmas, I want everything. I want everything I gave you back. Yeah, we're gone. We're gone. But I think most of us can agree that Christmas is one of, if not the best time of the year. If it's not the best time of the year for you, it has to be a close runner-up. I mean, it's Christmas. But for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, December just feels like a good month to give. Let's just put it that way. So I made a list of gifts that are perfect for creatives or people who are going into creative work. So let's get into it. The first gift item on my list is aimed towards musicians, podcasters, and voice actors, and that is the Audio-Technica AT2020. This is an affordable microphone that provides great audio quality. To connect it to your computer, just plug the USB port in, or in this case, the dongle that then plugs into the computer. Thanks, Apple. The sound is clear, it's easy to use, and it works with any computer. And I have tried it with my iPad, and it sounds great. But it's not perfect. Trust me, this thing is not perfect. The microphone picks up too much. It picks up too much background noise, and I like the fact that it has the 120-degree field of recording, but that is too much because my Aircon should not sound this loud. I know it's not quiet, but it should not be this loud. This microphone is perfect for ASMRs, but I don't do ASMRs. I might start one with this microphone, it's gonna be perfect. But for making voiceovers and podcasts, it's just a bit too much. For pricing, this microphone will cost you around $149 US, which is pretty affordable for a high quality microphone. These days, I feel that microphones are a lot more expensive and you charge more for what you get. The second item on my list is the Keychron K2 version 2. This is my favorite keyboard to type on. I do use two other keyboards sometimes, but this one is definitely my favorite. This is a mechanical keyboard with brown switches. Okay, now I know how some people feel about brown switches. Brown switches are more quiet than red and blue switches. I don't have a keyboard with red or blue switches, but I did try a keyboard with a blue switch a couple of days ago, and I did like that, so I might get one with blue switches, or red. Or just make a comparison video. Hey, another video. But for now, I'm using Brownie over here. This keyboard is great for both Windows and Mac users. It is Mac oriented out of the box, but if you're a Windows user, you just have to swap these keys for these ones and flick this switch to go from Windows to Mac OS or Mac OS to Windows. Overall, this is a good keyboard. The battery life is great, it has great LEDs, and I experienced no lag when in Bluetooth mode. I will be comparing this keyboard to two other keyboards with the red and blue switches in another video, so stay tuned for that one. Lastly, this keyboard will cost you from $69 US to $89 US, depending on the configuration you get. The third item on my list is the Apple Magic Keyboard. Unlike the Keychron, this is not a flashy mechanical keyboard. It is more of a classic office dude kind of keyboard. It's for serious people. No RGB lights, no blue or red switches or brown switches, just regular old scissor switches. That doesn't mean it's bad. I used it for months straight and I loved using it. It's for the classic desk worker, and for an Apple product, it's not astronomically expensive. This, the HomePod Mini, and the Magic Mouse are one of the few Apple products that will not break your wallet, like me. The Magic Keyboard I have here will cost you $129 US and $99 US for the exact version, but without the numeric keypad attached to it. Along with the Apple Magic Keyboard comes the Apple Magic Mouse. Okay, take what you will from this, but the thing is, a lot of people don't like the Magic Mouse, and they have expressed that. It's small and its shape is not really ergonomic, but it is a good mouse, and it's another Apple device that doesn't kill the wallet. The fifth item on my list is the 2021 M1 iPad Pro. I covered this device in my first video, and I will try to have that linked in the description below if I can figure out how that works. This is a great gift for a creative person, especially for those of you who draw, but we all know how I go with drawing, so drawing and me don't mix. The iPads are the best tablets you can get, and Apple knows that, and they definitely charge you for that. Just don't get the highest specs, cause you most likely won't need it. Mine has 256 gigabytes of storage, and it's pretty good. The sixth thing on my list is a laptop, and in this case I will be using the M1 MacBook Pro as an example. A laptop is essential for a creative person who does any graphic intense tasks like animation or YouTube. By YouTube I mean video editing. And it will be great to invest in one that has good RAM and processing power, because if you don't, editing will be really frustrating, trust me. On the other hand, the M1 iPad Pro 13-inch with the M1 chip is a great laptop for beginners and creatives who don't do graphic intense tasks. This laptop is good if you don't edit 4K or 6K or 8K footage, because it can start to stutter. If you're going to edit footage like that or really animate a lot of stuff, then go for the M1 Pro or M1 Max. Don't get me wrong, this laptop can definitely handle basic editing tasks, but when it comes to the 6K, 4K stuff, nah, just go for the M1 Pro or M1 Max. But if you need a good laptop for schoolwork and light editing or Photoshop, then this is definitely a great laptop for you. The seventh thing on my list is the Laut Workstation. This is an ergonomic stand for your laptop. I personally notice when I'm editing for prolonged periods of time and I'm not connected to an external monitor, my neck starts to hurt a lot. The purpose of the stand is to elevate your laptop screen and place it in a position whereby you don't have to arch your back just so you can view the screen. There is a huge range of elevation levels, and it all depends on your personal preference or how tall you are. This stand will cost you around $50 US, so go check it out, it's really good. The last thing on my list is the DJI OM4. This is a gimbal for your phone. For those of us starting off on YouTube, we film most of our early videos on our phones. As someone who's starting YouTube, I'm saving up for a camera, which means I film most of my stuff on my iPhone. This gimbal is great for stabilization. It has different buttons to make sure it gives you the ultimate control over your device and what your device records. This gimbal will cost you about $119 US. The price did vary on certain websites, but the majority of websites I found said it was $119. So that should be around the price. That's all from me, and I hope you enjoyed the video and the video helped you decide on what you would get for yourself or someone else for Christmas. One more thing, since we're already in the spirit of giving, why don't you find an orphanage or a home for the less privileged to make their Christmas good this year? Because we all know everyone's happy 2021 is ending. Oh, and one more thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications. Thank you.